I'm RexParadox, the greatest man who ever lived, and today on the program, I'm talking about Black
I
Ops
will send
Cold
everything to
War. The
darkness.
Cold War, baby, the Cold War. The alpha, the beta, what's probably going to be the full game, and my experience with it, and the things that I think could be changed, or fixed, or improved upon, or whatever, because that's the point of a beta and an alpha, to give your feedback. So that's what I'm doing. Here we go. Time to roll the intro. Shout out to Mitsunari. Tell him Broly.
A monster? No, you are wrong. I am a god.
So I played both the alpha and the beta for Black Ops Cold War, and at first during the alpha, I was having mixed feel. I didn't like the alpha at all, honestly, for the most part. Then it kind of started to grow on me. Now, when the beta came around, I actually like the beta.
By now.
Yes, I
It is
actually
over.
like the beta. Like, it's crazy, but it's not better than Modern Warfare. And that's the difference. That's the distinction right there. Black Ops Cold War to me is not better than Modern Warfare. It's actually a slower game too because they removed the super sprint. So if you feel like you can't get around as fast or the pace of the game is slower, it's because there's no super sprint. And this is a big thing. This is a really big thing. It's huge that you can't super sprint anymore. Completely, it's a different game altogether. It's a different game altogether. That noise that you heard right there, different game altogether. That's what it was there for. The super sprint is gone. No more. It is gone, at least in 6v6 multiplayer. Now, I don't know if they're going to add it in Warzone, but from the beta experience, the super sprint is gone. It's also super hard to prone. Everyone knows this. It's hard as fuck to prone for some reason. I have no idea why, but it's hard. You think being a soldier, like, you'd be able to drop to the ground fast, right? Like, no, apparently not. Doesn't work like that. Nah, people aren't trained to shoot and drop to the ground really fast, I guess. I don't know. I could probably do that. I'm physically fit enough now. Like, it's a burpee, bro. It's just a burpee. That's all it is. Like, you telling me these soldiers can't do a goddamn burpee? I don't know, man. I don't know. So, here's another thing that is way different from Modern Warfare, and you have to compare this game to the last game. So, there's swimming in this game. That's another thing. Treyarch does swimming mechanics. Modern Warfare, ain't no swimming mechanics in there. So, Infinity War didn't have to build any of that into the game. Now, I'm going to give them credit for that. They have swimming. That's an extra layer of work they had to do. Even if it's simple. Even if it's a simple thing. Someone had to put that in the game and make it mechanically work where it's not going to glitch out or you won't die the second you touch the water. Like, another sound. Get that? You get that one? Alright, so about the actual beta, as you'll see in the gameplay that I'm providing, backing this video, I do play with no aim assist for the most part. Sensitivity 13/13. Sometimes I play with aim assist, just to see. And I gotta say, aim assist is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. It's strong as fuck. Like, in Modern Warfare, I can kind of play with no aim assist. I can kind of play with no aim assist in Black Ops Cold War too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to destroy the whole lobby, but I can play. But, like, when you go up against a player with no aim assist, and you have aim assist, it's like, dude, it's just like I have, what is it? It's like the game's aiming for you, and I have to do it all myself. That's what that is. It's liberating. I'll give it that. But, like, the aim assist is strong in this game. It's very strong. Super strong. Not a huge fan of the C4. I like that they have C4, but the detonation time, it's hit it again, another sound. The detonation time, I don't like it. Takes too long, I know that's for balancing and whatnot. I think the perks are pretty good. Paranoia and Assassin, that's a really good combo. You should always run that if you want to know where people are. Paranoia and Assassin. Paranoia to watch your back. Assassin to have a free target to find. Like, hey, you're gonna know where they are. I don't even think Ghost protects you from Assassin. I don't know why it would either. just assassinate the ghost, right? So, speed wise, the game's not bad. People like, they'll say Modern Warfare is a lot slower. Like, really, it's not. I mean, dude, you can super sprint in the game. The thing is, you die faster because it's 100 health in that game. In this game, it's 150. So, you have more liberties in this game. You can be sloppy. And Treyarch's known for doing this thing where the hit detection ain't really crispy all the time, you know? It's never really consistent. I'll say in Modern Warfare, I'd say like if you're not hitting your shots, that's on you. I'm not going to blame it on the hit detection. It's probably on you because the guns are harder to control in that game, I think. Maybe they're not though, you know? Maybe they're not. They do seem to have a bit more recoil than these Cold War guns though. Or maybe it's because they're louder. I'm not really sure there. The Modern Warfare guns kill faster though, because the time to kill in that game is a lot higher. It's a lot higher. Way higher time to kill. You kill super fast. Higher. It's super high, dude. Like, Black Ops is known for having this thing where you shoot first and die. Not really the case in Modern Warfare. So, some of my gunfights I go to, you know, I'm like, alright, man, I'm gonna wait for you to shoot me so I can shoot you. It totally works sometimes. It doesn't always work. I use the knife. I had fun with the knife in the beta. I had all kinds of fun with the knife. All kinds, yeah. All those background noises. I had a lot of fun. But, you know, it's a knife. It could be stronger. It is a one-hit kill, so, you know, I mean, hey, do you want people swinging a knife super fast? I like to be able to swing the knife super fast. Doesn't really seem to have a lunging mechanic. You actually like have to really get up on them. You're not just going to spring forward. So, you know, maybe speed up that knife Treyarch. Maybe buff the C4. I think Flak Jacket needs a buff too. It's like, all right, well, if C4 is going to be strong, then Flak Jacket should be strong. Even though Flak Jacket is my greatest enemy, because I throw C4, I think you should just buff the Flak Jacket so a C4 can't kill you. That's fair. I don't think any explosive should be able to kill you when you have Flak Jacket on. Not off of one hit. Now, you know, maybe some type of streak that can blow you up. Maybe that could kill you with Flak Jacket on. Do we really want the cruise missile to be stopped by Flak Jacket on a direct impact? Now, I haven't seen that happen, but, you know, I'm sure something like that is possible. Maybe it's not, though. Let's talk field upgrades. I have to say, I like the gas mines. I like them, you know. It reminds me of Warzone, gassing people. Hey, it's like, dude, you know it'd be really sweet, EMP grenade, an experimental EMP, that'd be really interesting. You know, it's the Cold War. I'm pretty sure they had experimental EMPs. Maybe add that one later. You guys, I think this year Treyarch should start adding DLC equipment. Yes, like in the supply stream they're bound to have. There should be some type of DLC equipment. You know, DLC deployables. Maybe gunshot tactical grenades. Maybe gunshot decoy grenades, excuse me. Gunshot, maybe a snapshot grenade. That'd be interesting, something like that. I'm not sure how that would work in a Cold War environment, but something like that would be interesting. What else do we have? The flashbang. Well, the concussion, the stun they have is not a flashbang. Now, I don't know if flashbangs is like, hey, throw some chalk or some shit. I don't know. Maybe you throw bleach at people. That'd be interesting. Like, come on, bleach bomb. Nail bomb. You guys could do whatever you want there. Really. Could have fucking, I don't know, cannon weapons like pirates used to have or some shit. I don't know. Fuck. You could throw spikes on the ground. I love that. Oh man, that's a Cold War tactic right there. Like a spike strip. That'd be cool. That had to be a lethal though. Yeah, spike strip, lethal. It'd be like a claymore, except I guess it'd do damage over time if you're caught in it. Or maybe I guess you could be able to throw it at people. Maybe like a net, a spike net, I don't know. You guys, the game designers, figure it out. I gave you the idea. But yeah, I like the Cold War beta. I gotta admit, skill-based matchmaking, I don't really care about that. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't. It's like I can do good in the game, but I'm gonna play casually to have fun. I'm not trying to beast on the lobby anymore. I'm just like, I'm trying to have some goddamn fun. You know, it's a bunch of wolves and sharks in these lobbies. I'm like, I'm out here to kind of ruin their streaks. That's what I'm really there to do. I'm there to cuck them. You don't get fucked in my lobbies. You get cucked. Meaning, I'm gonna be that guy who's like killing a dude going 22 and 2. I'm like the one or two that killed that guy to keep him from getting that chopper gunner early. That's what I do. And this is why they need to buff C4, because I always get put in lobbies with scrubs, and like, I'm there to help them. I'm not there, well, I'm always playing to win the game, but I'm usually there just to like help my teammates. I play selflessly, excuse me. That's another thing. I think they need to buff the reward. I think there should be some type of hardline perk, honestly. That's a classic Black Ops staple, hardline. Give me like twice as much score for doing everything. Or give me like, yeah, I think I should get twice as much. Just like, well, maybe not twice as much, but maybe, let's say a 40% increase. I should get a 40% increase on everything I do, all the points. A point buff, like, inherently, just for having hardline on. I think it should probably be a red, actually. You could make it a blue, but it should probably be a red. So, you know, something like Tac Mask or Engineer, or maybe even Ghost. I don't know if Ghost is a red, but I can't remember, honestly. But yeah, I think it should be a red. Be sweet if they added DLC perks. You know, supply stream perks. Yes, everyone's not going to have all the perks, because some players are going to play the game more, but I think they should be rewarded for that. Like, in Warzone, if you miss a gun, you're never going to get the gun. You're not going to get it. So, you got to play the game to get the gun. Same way you should have to play the game to get the perk. I think that's fair. Now, it would only have to be online only, so, you know, LAN parties, I'm not really sure how that one would work. Not really sure. Like, I think multiplayer this year actually probably is going to have the better experience. Because a lot of the sweaty Warzone players are just going to go to Warzone. And then multiplayer is going to be able to, you know, be multiplayer. That's why there are different game modes. The same reason that, you know, the game has zombies. What you're playing now is multiplayer with, if you played the beta, you played multiplayer with probably a lot of Warzone players too. I've been playing mainly Warzone, you know. I have more experience over the years in multiplayer, but coming from my latest COD experience, it's like it's been Warzone mainly only. It's pretty much only been Warzone for the last few months. So, again, noise, get this idea in your head. Cold War is a classic COD. Super classic. At least the multiplayer is. It's classic. They took it back. Way back. Like, this is basically Black Ops 1, but you can slide. That's essentially what this game is, and it's way harder to drop shot. And I like the slide. The slide's my favorite mechanic. That's another thing. In the gameplay, I played 60 FOV a few times. 60 and 120. I play on the two extremes. 60 is interesting. When you play at 60, everyone doesn't look to be moving as fast as they do in 120. So, everyone's a lot closer. Now, I don't play with aim assist on. So, you know, for me, my enemies are a little bit bigger. But because they're bigger, it kind of makes it harder for me to get a good shot on them, you know? They're bigger. It's like, all right, dude's head looks huge compared to 120 FOV. Now, you got that pinpoint aim. I'm shooting at this giant thing, hoping it goes down. It's kind of a psychology thing. It's like, well, I'm shooting bigger people than you are. If you're playing at 120. Think about that. Your view's wider. At 60, mine, just like, you gotta play it yourself. I'm not gonna go into the whole, you know, I'm not gonna explain it any further. Point is, I like the Cold War beta. I think Cold War probably will be a pretty good game. Now, here's the thing. Modern Warfare rebooted, so Black Ops also rebooted. Now, if you like Modern Warfare more, that's fine. I like Modern Warfare more. I'm not gonna buy Black Ops Cold War. I'll play the Warzone because I know it'll be free. I didn't buy Modern Warfare. I played the Warzone. I didn't buy either one of these games. This is the point I'm trying to make here. And I've been buying the Black Ops games. I did not buy 4. Actually, 3 came with my PlayStation 3. 4. So, hey, they even made Black Ops 3 free to play for PlayStation Network years later. But, eventually you're probably going to get this game for free. Or maybe you'll get Black Ops 4 for free. Eventually this game will be free, though. Or super cheap. And, I don't know if I'm going to spend $60. That's a lot of spinach and rotisserie chickens and water. Bottles of water. That's a lot. I could buy beef jerky with that. Hey, all kinds of stuff. But I think it's pretty good. I think Treyarch did a pretty good job. I'm not going to lie. Some people are complaining that all the operators look the same or that you can't tell. Dude, I turned all that shit off. Yes, I did the teeth sucking thing, like focusing on this one. I turned pretty much everything I could off in the hood. Like everything. The health bars, turned that off. The crosshairs, turned that off. Turned off aim assist. I don't even know, oh yeah, use your pings, dude. You gotta use those. If you can hear the sound of my voice, use your pings. Use them. If you can hear my voice, use your pings. You'll notice in a few of my gameplays, I use my pings a lot. And the pings kind of suck. They kind of do. They really suck, actually. I like the Warzone system way better in Modern Warfare. But hey, it's a different game, and I have to respect that. But, the ping system sucks, and it's inaccurate. So, they should really fix that one. I don't think a lot of people playing multiplayer are going to ping. But, think about how much, better the communication could be, on a non-verbal level. Just all right, ping here, danger. I'm going here, teammate. I do that to let my teammates know where I am. When that skull pops up, sometimes I just ping to all right, it's an enemy here. There's a whole perk to let you aim down sights on enemies and just show your teammates where they are on their minimap. That's pretty sweet. It's kind of OP, but hey, got some good perks in this game. Got some pretty good ones, but this video's dragging on too long. That's all my thoughts and opinions on the Cold War beta, the Cold War game. This is basically I guess just early access, but your stats aren't going to go over. That's really all this is. I wish there was a little bit more gun variety. I feel like every gun that was in Black Ops 1 could be in this game. There's really no reason for anything that's not in Black Ops 1 to not be in the game already. The Commando, the FAMAS, the Spectre. I loved the Spectre. It was awful. The aim was awful. But it worked. I got lots of chopper gunners with it. Lots of dogs. Where's the Uzi? I'm pretty sure that was in Black Ops 1. Okay, that's the video though. Oh, they should really bring back the spy camera. I'd love to see that one. How are you going to integrate that, Treyarch? You can make that, let's say, earnable, unlockable, downloadable from the supply stream field upgrade. Yes, the spy camera. That'd make free-for-all a lot more interesting. Shout out to all the free-for-all players out there. Excuse me. I don't know why it was so hard to say free. Oh, it's because I don't play that shit. I don't play it. I don't know how you play free-for-all in COD anything, really. I mean, dude, the game's not made for it. But that's the point. The point is, no map is made for free-for-all. There will never be a map made for free-for-all other than, Rust or Shipment. Those are the only 2 maps ever. I mean, you could say Nuketown, I guess, but, people just complain. They complain about all the maps, though. So, yeah, I think the maps are fine, too. They aight. At first, I didn't like them, but, they aight. It's a lot of communist-heavy stuff, and, I get that this is really just a propaganda game, because Cold Wars don't end. To all the people out there, Cold Wars do not end. The point is, you're not shooting each other. It's not hot. People aren't dying. Cold Wars, well, I'm not going to say they're not dying. They're just not dying from being shot, most likely. Cold wars do not end. Like, the whole nuclear crisis thing, that shit didn't end. It's still going on. They were just like, all right, well, the USSR, they were gone, and they just Russia again. But, like, you know, the Cold War means everybody got nukes. That's what the Cold War really is. It's trying to fucking prevent nuclear fallout. So, hey, whatever. Still going on. Infinite Cold Wars. That's what they should have called it. Infinite Cold Wars. Because they're still happening today. Even now. North Korea, like, that's a Cold War. To every country who doesn't want North Korea to have a nuke. Cold War, baby. Alright, I'm out. Bye. I'm not really feeling that, collect the uranium game mode. For moral reasons. Like, dude, you know, I get it. It's a little fun. It's kind of like Warzone. Armada, that's fun too. Fighting on a boat. But collecting uranium? Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know. COD's getting wild these days. It was wild back in the past, but uranium? Ooh, man. Alright, though. Bye. Have a nice day.
I noticed that you love to look up in the sky at your silly old planet. You're probably dreaming you could go back there someday. But it's just a dream!